They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers against the home team. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Coach Carty told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be an undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today. Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got a crease. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Hilltoppers offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Hilltoppers will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? He's got the 40. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Here we go on fourth down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the...
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
The offense starts with excellent field position. The shotgun handoff here. Fights off a defender. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and it's a huge tackle for loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game. Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the Hilltoppers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's able to send the punt away. We'll see what he can do with the return. It's a foot race. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Headed for the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. It's the sophomore quarterback. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Glenn. Defense is coming after him. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
The Hilltoppers will bring their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the return. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the... Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They try to run it with the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes, because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the back.
It's caught. He's breaking free.
Great teams close the half well, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Now the important point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. We'll take a timeout here as they check out the injury. Halftime coming up, to the athletic training staff. We got a chance to look at him during the break. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big one. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
One of the main keys for this defense was going to be hitting the quarterback today, being physical, in particular when he was in the run game on these options. And here they're able to contact him, ball on the ground, and it's a fumble recovery for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Running back with the football. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
A loss of 9 on the play. And now it's 4th down.
The Hilltoppers will line up to kick it away. Bunner getting a workout. It's his 5th one of the night. Not an ideal drop, but he gets away a solid punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass complete on a crossing route. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Got a man shaken up. It's a junior defensive back. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And the Hilltoppers will line up to boot it away. Punter coming on for the 6th time tonight. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. A handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
3rd down coming up after that running play. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Glenn. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That is a very safe decision from the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Glenn. The receiver makes the catch. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. It's 3rd down for the offense. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is exactly what you want to see from your defense. Coming out here and getting a 3 and out. They're ready for that option play. This front 7 is hard to block. And here they're overwhelming this offensive line. This offense has nowhere to go with the football. And now they're going to have to punt it away and give it right back to the opposition.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Ball handed to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. And I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now, the achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The four finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your four finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their four seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Byrum Brown, senior quarterback out of Auburn. And one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. Against the away team, against the Oregon Ducks. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, it is so loud down here on the field. As you know, Autzen Stadium, one of the toughest places to play in the country. That's why the Ducks love opening the playoffs here at home, and these fans have not disappointed. They are loud and rowdy early. We'll see how the opponents deal with this noise and this hostile environment. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Holly. You can feel the energy, the vibe in this place for a playoff game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Oregon Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. Of course, Joel, at this program, expectations are sky high. Last season, good by most team standards, but I think this year it's championship or bust for Dan Lanning's team.
I would totally agree. When you look at his tenure, they have progressed at least one step every single year, from the 10 wins in his first year all the way to the national semifinal a year ago. Can they get all the way to the championship game and finally take some hardware home to Eugene? Only time will tell.
So 2nd and 6 snap will pick up 4 on first. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Oh, look at the quick cut. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Here comes the pressure. Oh, he escapes. On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Davison. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is one of my favorite things that this defense is able to do. They put so much pressure on the opposing quarterback, but it's not just with the front 7. It's their ability to blitz and pressure with secondary players. They bring the corner, they bring the safety, and here these defensive backs getting after the quarterback. They're coming from all angles.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to
open field ahead. He's in the clear. Across, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Davison. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Movement here from the tight end. Quick pass. The catch is made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10 now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here comes the rush. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
Back in motion now. The shotgun running play call.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll tackle him at the 27. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And the return will be brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Throwing off play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Down for 6. A loss of 12 on the play. Now, 4th down.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the tailback's got it again. Running with purpose. And the defense smothers him. A big loss on 4th down. What a play. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. Hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Great pass defense always has two elements, the ability to rush the passer and the ability to cover down the field. Here they're showing both of these. Quarterback is hit as he throws. The coverage is brilliant. He steps in front, grabs it, and takes it all the way back for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the visiting head coach. He is thrilled with the way they have started this game. They have the lead on the road in a hostile environment. But he told his guys in the locker room, it is 0-0. We have got to come out in the 3rd quarter with that same sense of urgency. I'll keep you posted if they're able to keep that up here to start the 3rd. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he's stuffed. Again, no room to run. This defense playing well.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Got an opening here. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pressure's on. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up 3rd down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there.
He's got a crease. Here he goes. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
1st and goal, handoff. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this 3rd down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down because his confidence has got to be shook.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's a quick grab. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Here's the handoff. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. With a 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The important 3rd down play coming up. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready. Wide. 53. Ready. Go.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
1st down here for this offense. And he's got it again.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down from the 12 now.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grinding away on the ground. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on fourth down because his confidence has got to be shook.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got... Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Trying to create here on the move. And the ball is picked off.
This defense has been great all year long. It's why they're in the playoff. And this was a matchup that we all were waiting to see against a very good offense, and this defense has been outstanding. Holding this quarterback under 200 yards passing. What a performance. And they're able to get the turnover here late in the game and salt it away. I got to tell you, this defense has been outstanding, so impressive from this group.
Offense ready to start this drive. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pass complete on the crosser. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Trying to get points here before the half. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Context as he let the ball go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Dropping back. It's Moore. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Play number 12 on this drive coming up is the defense wearing down. The QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except for their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner in front of their fans celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today, this momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship.